Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started today. Please, please, please go get a tablet and a pen. A lot of information to give you today. Now, we got 2 more days. That's it. Today, tomorrow. Saturday really doesn't count. All right? It's the day before New Year's. So you know what we're going to do? Let's get everybody to the $1 million dream. Next year is going to be the $5 million year. But again, I need you to follow through. My name is Ray. Last name is Reynolds. Write it down. Bottom line is they call me the godfather of credit. See, I basically have built billions and billions of dollars for my clients. I now have almost 26 millionaire clients, and I got 27 billionaires so far. They follow through. I'm hoping you do that too. Ultimate goal is very simple today. This is live. It's always live 5 to 6 days a week. No pictures, no recording. But the goal is this. I want you to get everything you want. The problem with most of you, sorry, don't ever take it personally. The lack of knowledge is why you haven't got there. So the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man or woman. We're not stupid. Just show us how. The bottom line is I like yachts, helicopters, mansions, Ferraris, and Lamborghinis. Wouldn't you? Simple. So I didn't like eating out of a trash can and being used and abused as a kid. So I studied harder than anybody. I wanted to find out where my blueprint was. I want to blueprint every one of you. So basically today, let's go through this. Now, on the top of your piece of paper, write down 2023. That should be a $5 million year if you have your corporate and your division set up. Or that's the ultimate goal. So guess what? The year you reach every goal you have. Now, be honest with you. Challenge me. I've been so bored so many years, it's ridiculous. All right? Doing what I do is easy. I've done it since I was 9.5 years old. So the bottom line today, I want you to remember, next Monday, it's starting. And what are we going to do? 365 days. We're going to make every day count. We're going to run as fast as we can. Now, here's the problem. Most people, they didn't take the time to look behind the curtain. What does that mean? For me, it's simple. I wanted to know how something worked. Now, I was lucky while I was being used and abused as a kid. I can write with both hands and talk at the same time. That means I can write 2 different things and talk and have 3 things going on at once. I used to freak the teachers out. It was kind of fun. They thought I was retarded. I thought they were just stupid. But you know what? They tested me at T. Winkle Junior High. They found out my score was 203 IQ. And I got total recall on most of everything I do. Simple. But then I have a problem. Both sides talk. I end up rhyming all the time. So I don't try, but it just comes out that way. So hopefully I'll try to stop that today. There it goes again. We got to have fun. You see, I want to know how something works. Rich and famous people, all right, how did they get there? How will they get that 1%ers? Why can't I do it too? But you can. So let's look at this. Personal credit score. There's so much crap out there. So many dashboards and do this and blah, blah, blah. Bottom line, let's just cut to the chase. You need a 750 score to get that $100 million building, the $1 million Lamborghini, the $5 million mansion, and the yachts and the race boats. That's what I did, but I maintained an 841. So the goal is simple. It's like the $100,000. Because I have to repackage you, here's my problem. I have to repackage you to get to that first 100,000. From there, it's easy to get to the million. But again, we got to repackage you. Everything you have should be a division. Kind of like the Harley, the Mercedes, or the Ferrari, and all the goodies. So today, we're going to teach you how to play. Is that okay? All right? Let's get you 100,000 to a million. All right? The ultimate goal. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to add you to my credit system that I developed years ago. I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough, security chief of TRW and Experian. TRW stood for The Report's Wrong. Thomas Raymond Woolridge. They made bicycle parts. Then they got information business. See, that's just one of the $5 million mansions I obtained. I think you can do the same. So let's do this. Let's show you some goodies and let's get you to the American dream. Is that okay? Because I can show you millions and billions of goodies. The bottom line is the American dream. Not easy, but you can accomplish every step of the way. Bottom line, I've got to analyze you. I want to analyze your Spearing, your Transient and Equifax, and see where you did to it. Then I can tell you exactly what you need to do and I need to do. We have to work on it together. That's the ultimate goal. Now, I got a schedule. And this week is basically till Friday. It's usually 6 days a week. But the day before New Year's is Saturday, so I'm going to be teaching and preaching at the church. By the way, I'm a pastor. Isn't that fun? The ultimate goal is up to you. So guess what? If you're a current client now, most of your classes end tomorrow. You're done. Now go away. But again, you're probably going to want to play with me some more. Each and every day. Simple. We get to have fun. So you might want to check with your specialist and make sure, because Monday, the 2nd of January, all pricing is going up and away. So today you can save some money if you want to. So the bottom line is this. Let's think. I wrote the Millionaires Founders Kit. I wanted to call it Book for Dummies. I sold it for $5,000 a set at the Bonaventure for 32 years every Wednesday night. So that way you can't screw it up. So I can't use the Book for Dummies because the reality is that's already been taken. So let's call it the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. See, we all do something new. We feel kind of silly and dumb. But there's 1,000 steps. You can't even screw it up as long as you follow through. But here's the catch. You have to become a certified CFO for a corporation to get $1 million of credit. The bottom line, until then, it's just a title. The title's nothing unless you know how to play. Ultimate goal. My legacy is going to be the Ray Reynolds University. I'm going to leave it $10 billion. See, I already paid the tax, and my kids are the vice president, so they don't have to be taxed. They just get to control everything. They don't have to own anything. Isn't that fun? So you got to learn how to play. Now, here's what happens in my programs. Every dollar you put into a package that I offer you, I tend to give you 100% back to times 10 your money back through personal business credit. You see, I'm the only one on the planet that does what I do. And the only one's going to pay you back to your personal business credit anyway. So let's do this today. Let's draw the diagram. It's in front of you. Here's a corporation. It's a legal person. Here's a division or subsidiary. You got choice. Look in your city today. Come on. Wherever you live right now, and this is broadcasting around the world, you might be out of country too. The bottom line is you have bankruptcies. Your banks, your grocery stores, your cities. How did Wells Fargo and B of A file bankruptcy in 5,000 locations? Chase, U.S. Bank. And see, when they make a decision and they make a mistake or they decide to make a decision, they get to shut it down, bankrupt it, and get a tax credit. You go home and go, boo-hoo. You got to learn how to play. That's your biggest problem today. We got to have fun. U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo. Now, Wells Fargo should be out of business. They're the pieces. Oh, my goodness. This week, again, they have to pay $4 billion for ripping their customers off. 2016, $18.6 billion. They were federally indicted. Wow. They got to write it off. You see, big companies, they know how to play. Your problem is you don't know how to play, but you will learn something today. Let's see if we can play. Sam's Club, they shut down 63 locations 2 years before a pandemic started in California alone. They bankrupt the location, got a tax credit, and they'll go do it again and again. We the people, what happened to us? Next thing is like Geico. They ran out of the city in the state of California this year. They shut down 38 offices, bankrupted, and told the people, you're fired. They had to go get another job. Oh, well. Now, we've had 11 cities file bankruptcy. How is that possible? Because they created the Federal Protection Act. And they invented the Chapter 9 bankruptcy that allows a city to bankrupt the debts and stay in business today. They know how to play. Your biggest problem is you don't know how to play. You will have to today, a little bit too. So let's understand. Number one, stop bringing the pain home. Easier said than done. I got used and abused as a kid. I thought that sucked. It pissed me off to study everything I could because I wanted out of hell. All right? Most of you got a mommy and a daddy and all the goodies. I didn't get that. I didn't get a family. So the bottom line is you got to learn how to play. Become a certified CFO and then reprogram your brain into millionaire status. I don't understand. I brought in my first $100,000 of credit at 9.5 years old, Helping Hand Industries, a nonprofit. I sent away my little money order. Why do people send and pay an attorney or CPA and incorporating service thousands of dollars for a piece of paper that's free? Are they just stupid or what? I don't get it. Corporations are free in all 50 states. I've been giving them away for 44 years. Here you go. Simple. You just pay a little filing fee. Oh, well. So I'd like you to master the Ray Reynolds University, all right, blueprint, the rules and the tools. You see, you can't screw it up when you know how to play. Let's introduce you to the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. Most of you didn't pay attention to that. I want you to think about something. The 14th Amendment of the Constitution says a corporation is a legal person for the last 153 years. That's because of the 1%ers. Corporation. But we, the people, what happened to us? Well, the bottom line is we get an SSN and we're a bunch of ducks and a sheep. We get to play. Me, my thought of the week is very simple. Time is always running. It never stops. But eventually we have to understand we have to keep up with the time that's running. Well, we've been given. Our biggest problem, it's running out. Today and tomorrow, that's it. It's over. Thank goodness 2022 is over. Oh, what a year. But the reality is we don't control time. We do control what we do at the time we're given. So the biggest problem with getting your goals, I'm sorry, it's probably you. You're afraid to try. You hold yourself back. You don't think you can do it. You got to understand something. Do it the way I created under divisions in the process in rules, tools I invented in 85 and 86. You get to roll the dice and give it a try. If it doesn't work, get rid of the piece. Go get another piece. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. But that's just what I think. So let's understand. Let's draw the structure again. Can you imagine? The structure of anything is the key to get to the $1 million dream. Let's pretend you're going to listen 100%, going to turn these up, okay? And I'm going to say a corporation's a what? Legal person, but it's a management company. Anybody who allows their corporation to do business, when they get sued, they sue the corp, they sue you. That's called stupidity. Rich and famous people aren't stupid. Banks and grocery stores in cities and states aren't stupid. Why would a consumer let the business do business through the corporation? It's a management company, managing divisions. Line of defense. One screws up, go get another one, another one, another one. Keep trying until you're right. Got nothing to lose. Reality is very simple. That's what stops bringing the pain home. I created that in 85 and 86. You might want to learn how to play to put all your ducks in a row. Pretty simple to do. Now, it's very simple. I think most people are sheep. Meh, what do I do? That's all I ever watch people do. It's ridiculous. Challenge everybody. Everybody. I challenged every teacher. Most of them didn't like me because I read the book and memorized it. And I could teach them how to teach the book better than they could too. So if you've been ripped off by a friend and family member, that's your responsibility. That's your fault. Sorry, an attorney or CPA let you down. How about this? Let's start learning for ourselves so you can learn how to play, all right, for yourself and don't have to be a sheep anymore. So understand, I'm the incorporator for rich and famous people. President of the United States of America, too. People coming out of homeless. Hey, how about Ricky Ross? Simple. How do you think he got his millions of dollars and the goodies he's doing today? In his pop locations, in his car businesses. Who do you think helped him get started? Me. Isn't that fun? He was in prison for 20 years. So what happens with most people? They do the same silly thing. They sit around the kitchen table with friends and family, and they're going to get all excited to start a business. Yeah, wow, that's great. Then they look at each other going, where are we going to get the money, honey? Hey, why don't we jack up the credit cards, hawk the house, let's screw it up and bring the pain home. That's what most people do, most of you. You can't write out diddly squat when it comes to personal credit. You jack it up past 29%, and plop, you're done. That's it. You can't get any more. Why would anybody jack this up when you don't have to? And if you're going to jack it up, at least ask for them to increase it before you jack it up. Oh, well, what can I say? The bottom line is we got to teach you how to play. You paying attention today? I hope you are. Write down today's date. Let's project 90 working days. 90 working days out. That's going to take you to listen and learn enough to make sure you get it right. So you get your $5 million mansion, your yachts, your Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and the $100 million building too. Why not? It's simple. So there's that Millionaire Founders Kit. $5,000 a set at the Bonaventure for 32 years. Real estate, how to get millions and millions of dollars real estate too. Hey, how about Become the Bank? Financial series. I wrote it out of Nevada. Why? Because at the time I was the largest registered agent in the world. I sold 10 times more Nevada Corps than anybody on the planet. Isn't that fun? But then they changed the rules too. Today, if you want all 18 books and CDs, it's $999, or you spend $1,000 today online during this broadcast only, I'll give it to you for free. Don't you call the sales rep to get a book and they spend $1,000 and expect them to give you the books for free. They've tried that so many times. I give it free. It's my book. So let's understand. Running a business, you don't know if you're going to be blindfolded falling off the cliff. You don't know if they're going to catch you. They're going to push you down. Hold your breath. When you're in the business, you have to. Bottom line is we're in trouble. What's in trouble? 3 days left. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's over. Done. That means you have 2 working days today and tomorrow, and that's it. 2 days. Now, understand, this is basically us today, reaching the end of the year goal. We have 2 days left. It's amazing. All right, we're at a negative $35,264 currently, short just to break even. Well, we got $115,000, $15,000 people owes money. Get them to pay or close their case. Get them out of the way. So I look at it. If you haven't paid your bill, go jump off the hill. Get out of my way. But again, it's your choice. So if you've got a balance, call your specialist now. Make a payment today before your case gets closed because it's been past due. The bottom line is my journey wasn't so easy. I got born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. She didn't want me, so I got to be with the Hope family. Mrs. Hope's telling all the world she's helping all the kids while she's using and abusing me. That kind of sucks. But you know what your journey can do today? It can begin with me. What a concept. I'll get you to millionaire, billionaire if you want to. See, every day I wake up at 2:25, ever since I was 2.5 years old. I go to my knees, I thank Jesus for another day, then I go look in the mirror. I've done this since I was 2.5 years old. Now, I learned to read at 2.5 years old too, by the way. So I look in the mirror, and I ask myself 2 questions. Have I completed everything I need to, and is there more to be done? I think your biggest problem with you basically slow down your direction because everybody around you have an opinion. I don't give a damn about somebody's opinion. I'm sorry. I was told I was retarded because I write with both hands and talk at the same time when I have an IQ of 203. I just thought they were stupid. I invented Car Finder as a kid. That was fun too. Bought in 100 million, then 1 billion. I guess I'm not so dumb after all. You see, July 4, 2009, I got 3 yachts in my backyard. Where do you park yours? My wife wants to take a group of people from the school and the church. Okay, let's go watch the fireworks. The next day, damn, I'm in a coma. Are you kidding me? H1N1? My tax attorney's tricking my wife to sign a POA, power of attorney. They asked my wife if I was a donor. They're going to rip out my heart, take it away. But I got a choice that day. Stay in peace or go back, and I said go back. You see, it's a mindset. You have to mentally see it, believe it, go get it. I've been shot twice with a gun. I've been knifed 6 times. I moved 24 times. I'm 11.5 years old. I got to go to school in Watts, Torrance, Hawthorne, and all the good areas, even Long Beach. Wow! None of that bothers me. You don't have an excuse. Or if you do, let it go. Simple. Now, I got a book coming out next year called Jesus is Not a Drive-Thru. You see, being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment in time. You might want to get a copy next year. From there, let's get you past go. Let's show you the real goodies. Not some clip art like all these other social media blah, blah, blahs do. Let's show you some real Lamborghinis, Duffys, and mansions. How I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet, fastest kick too, in 1981. Don't tell anybody. So that means white men do jump. Just dummies say we don't. Amazing how that works. Race boats in the backyard. Where do you park yours? Helicopter, U-Docks, Ferraris, yachts? See, I'd like you to master Ray's rules. I'd like you to understand how to play on a daily basis. But again, there's my blueprint. All right, the Ray Reynolds blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. You got a choice today to learn to play. Now, I need you to write down Section 611. Write it down. And when you Google it, it'll take you right to this page. This is basically the Fair Lending Act. All right, Credit Services Act, and all the good things. See, they say you can rebuild your credit yourself. Credit repair is a fraud. I didn't say it. The Federal Trade Commission says it every day. They're not allowed to collect money up front. Well, what do they do that for? Oh, the Better Business Bureau, they were federally indicted. They're a fraud. They're a Ponzi. KABC, all right, Disney, they all have F ratings, so they won't pay the $625. You see, even the Better Business Bureau has an F rating. Well, I understand. There's their indictment, 2013. They're a fraud. But then they got a listing, 2020 and CNN. Fraud, 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 indictment. And from there, Lexington Law and CreditRepair.com on their report says they have 755 complaints and 4 government agencies chasing them. All I tell you is be careful, because credit repair is not supposed to charge money up front. It's against the federal law. How about LifeLock? Oh, I love that. Mark, my client, started it years ago. He was a crook when he started it, then he had to step down, and they've been indicted 6 times. The last indictment's $100 million, and they're still on TV? Oh, well, be careful with that one too, please. So understand, the Federal Trade Commission right in your face says credit repair is a fraud. They can't collect money up front. So what are you supposed to do? Go boo? Understand something. When I set up the rules and tools and taught Yarborough years ago, when you write dispute letters, or the credit bureaus or those credit repair flaky companies do, that tends to piss off the creditor. It makes them more aggressive, and your score goes and plop. You woke up the dead. They're going to come get you. But again, isn't the goal to get a 750? And you think credit repair has a magic wand or something? How many people could be that stupid? 3 years later, you still got, shitty credit. It's amazing. They can't pay off the debt, and you think they're going to wipe out your debt too. You got to man up and woman up. You owe a debt, pay the debt, negotiate. But again, here's the way. It only takes 3 things to learn the KISS method to get a 750 score. You got an open collection account, negotiate it. Simple. From there, if you maintain 25-29% rule, as I taught Yarborough to do years ago, and you get a rapid refresh, everybody gets a 750. How hard is that to figure out? Easy. I like the KISS method, don't you? So the bottom line is this. I will guarantee you a 750. I'll put it in writing, as long as you're part of the program. As long as you do what you're told to do, too. You see, you got to take care of some debt. If you did it, you screwed it up. You can't have your past chase your future. Now, just the goodies I obtained, just a couple of them. Let's give you the first 25 steps today. So, raisecredit.com or annualcreditreport.com. Get your credit reports for free, because they're free. There's step number 1. Give me the report numbers. Then the next thing I want to do is analyze you. I don't want to do any work for you at all until I analyze your case. Spirit, TransUnion, Equifax. I want to see exactly what you did to yourself. Then I'm going to tell you what you need to do to help me get you to the 750 in about 90 working days. Simple. Now, would you please get out your Social Security card? Please? It's in your personal wallet. Let's look at the application you never paid attention to. The application for a Social Security card. Now, you got your Social Security card because Mommy did it if Nixon already took the gold standard out. If not, you did it before that happened. And what happened is this is an SSN, an application for Social Security card. I want you to pay attention today because you didn't pay attention before. Line 1 says name to be shown on card, full name other than at birth, other names you want to use. You know, the faster you change your name, because you're allowed to, all right, and know how to dispute, you can make all that crap go away. But again, you do have a middle name and a maiden name, right? You got so many things you could learn to basically get all that crap to go away, but it's up to you. SSN equals 1040 tax return. Well, it never said about credit, did it? When you read your card in front of you, it'll say very simple, all right, do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, property administration, not you, don't carry with you, all right? And the bottom line, it says government agency. Did you know that's the IRS? You see, understand something. So when we understand the rules and tools, I bet you we can learn some things, okay? So the SSN was for the 1040 tax return. That's all it was for. And you used it for credits because somebody told you to. I'm a sheep. Well, that's what you did. Reality is you should never bring the pain home in the first place. You only get one SSN, one chance not to screw up. Years ago, you remember your first job you had? You got your paycheck and half of it was missing? You thought someone stole your money? Then you realize they get their cut before you get the leftover. You see, you got to learn to play. The IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover, and then you're supposed to pay for your bills after that and pay tax everywhere you go. Isn't that fun? But your biggest problem with you, being a sheep and a duck, you didn't pay attention to the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. I don't understand. The SS4, I want you to learn to play. All right, you understand something today? We're going to show you exactly. Write down irs.gov. Write it down now. irs.gov. Then write down 1244. Your biggest problem is your lack of knowledge, is your stupidity. And you're not stupid. You got to quit listening to attorneys and CPAs and these incorporating services and all the blah, blah, blah. I'll take them all on. Put me in open forum, please. I will love to have fun. I got total recall. I'll kick their assets with knowledge every step of the way. You see today, you write down 1244. You go to irs.gov. That allows an SSN and SS4 to file one tax return and pay no tax at all. Damn, I want that. Everybody, I want to pay tax. Then be an S corporation. Come on. You get an SSN for the 1040 tax return because we're ducks and sheep. You get an SS4 equals 1120. Have you filed your 1120? You're going to go, what's that, Ray? Amazing. You paid someone to do something you didn't learn diddly squat. A corporation is sued, they sue you. Congratulations, you're still a duck and a sheep. If you do exactly what I designed in the procedures that I put together in 1985 and 86 and develop what's called a division of a corporation, you can create your line of defense. That'll give you another chance to try. Because when you jack this up, got stuck, you can't run up dilly squat, you can't get any more. You backed yourself in a corner. Congratulations. You should have never done that to you and your family. That's called silly and dumb. Every division gets cash credit. Would you like a $1 million card? How many would you like? I got 10 here. We could have fun. But again, you got to learn to be a certified CFO. That's the way you're going to get to where you want to go. So you picked SSN. I'm a sheep. Because someone told you to. SS4, all right, let him be a flying eagle. Oh, I like that. So let's understand something. I have to now rebuild you because you use your SSN for credit purposes to make you a qualified CFO. And I'll guarantee to do that too. But you got to do the rules too, and I got to teach you how to play. That way you're a CFO for a corporation or divisions. At the same very time, I'd like you to let me get you an SS4 in your name so you can have a division of you to be another CFO. Choose wisely. It's kind of fun. So let's understand. Put all your ducks in a row. Could you imagine? Let's look at this application one more time. I want you to really pay attention. You see, you have your line 1, SSN equals 1040 tax return. But in the left-hand corner, hiding in the corner, it says SS5. You do know that's IRS, right? Because now we're going to talk about the SS4. You see, understand something. You only get one SSN, period. An SS4 is for the corp, division, subsidiary. And if we read it correctly, line 1 right in front of you, it's kind of nice. It says legal name of entity or individual person. That's you, by the way. Did you know you could actually learn to play? All right, that means a division could be under your name too. So let's understand something today. Now, understand, we're going to tear apart the SS4 now. And I want you to get a copy today to find out I'm telling you the truth. It'll set you free, so you don't have to be a duck anymore. Because when they sue you, you got to duck. Let's look at line 9 there. Reason to apply. Banking and credit purposes. Come on down. It's simple. Your problem is the only form on the planet Earth that allows you to get more than one per entity is an SS4. Because the SSN, you get one till you're dead. And then they say you're dead. Now, why a corporation? Simple. You receive money. It's taxed. You get the leftover to pay your bills. Corporation receives money. It buffers tax, pays the bills first, then pays tax on the leftover. But all rich and famous people have lines of credit more than they bring in. So they never pay tax. What a concept. Corporate credit. So I can literally get corporate credit cards? I like that. So the ultimate goal, 100,000 to $1 million. Ooh, car, fleet price, and registered to a vision. And I can stay at a hotel and get the free buffet. That's all the corp should do. Now, why do I want divisions? Because you're going to screw up again. Because something's going to happen. All right? Blank's going to hit the fan. Pandemic. Someone's going to not like you. Hell, nobody ever likes me. Nobody ever likes you. Got to put up with it today. So a division, why? It gives you a second chance. It's a line of defense. You get another one. They're cheap. Multiple functions. Buy at wholesale price. Oh, I love multiple credit reports. So if I get a gold card here, I can get 9 sister cards. Wow, there's $1 million there. Wouldn't it be kind of fun? But again, it's going to be up to you. And then from there, real estate. And then I want to separate liability. You see, a corporation, if you run it and you do business, they sue it, they sue you. Kind of stupid. If you have a management company managing division subsidiaries like the banks, the grocery stores, and the cities, and everybody else does, they just write off their stupidity. You brought the pain home. Why would you do that? Divisions give you the line of defense. Now I said I'm going to guarantee it 100%, as long as you're part of the package. You're going to be told exactly what to do after I analyze you. You must follow through and be responsible. This is where you got to get your big boy panties and girl panties on, and you got to solve a problem if you screwed up something. All right, you can't rip off your credit and expect to get a 750 score. So the bottom line with me, I'm going to tell you the truth. That way we can get past go. Now, if you violate, that means you applied for credit or jacked it up, or you basically screwed everything up and screwed up everything we're trying to do. Now, when I add history to your dashboards, you get all these things in the mail. You're pretty qualified. Usually they're not true, but don't use those. Just kind of throw them away. So please don't violate. If you violate the rules, it's very simple. You call 800-510-3338. You ask for your specialist, or you ask for Santos, the floor manager. We have to look at what you did. Might not charge you a fee for a rapid rescore or something, or we're going to close your case. See, I pay for the first rapid rescore. You pay the second one if you screw it up. Isn't that fair? Over here, these bills over here are going to move around. Past can't chase future. So that means if you have an IRS problem, what do? You don't hide. You go to the irs.gov. You download a form called 656 433A and B. See, there's a solution for everything you're trying to do. But can you pay attention today? Can you turn these up, please? Understand something today. Rapid Refresh, Rapid Rescore, I invented it 38 years ago while I was training Yarborough and Harold Stokes and have fun too. So understand something today. I want to block anything that's bad, push your scores up, create some green lights, and maybe you have to juggle a little bit because you screwed up a lot of things. I don't know, but I got to analyze you. 750 is not hard to do as long as you're part of the program. All right, because I want to repackage you. Repackage you. All right, remember, 3 things. Open collection account, negotiate. Get your debt ratio to 25-29%. Rapid rescore. You'll be given a 750 score. Simple. Don't you like the KISS method? So the 750, not hard to do, as long as you do what I tell you to do too. What a concept today. So I want to analyze you. I'm going to add my credit system. I'm going to do the rapid refresh for you. I want you to go to class on Saturday. Guarantee you 750 score. And then I'm going to charge you $1,000. That's what the average person pisses away every month. So then I'm going to give you a $500 card. A cash card back to you. But during the broadcast, I discount it to half price. Because I'm going to pay the rapid rescore for you. So for $499, you get a $500 card. Did you not just break even too? So understand today. Now listen carefully. Today only, all right, I'm giving $5,000 of credit with that package. Because I have to make up the difference that people past due. Because I don't want to break even at the year. I want to beat the goal. So anybody who does it during the broadcast now, they will get $5,000. All right? How many times is that over your money? All right? Take a picture of Zelle today. Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@raisecredit.com. Ultimate goal, Zelle. From there, you can call the specialist right away. 800-510-3338. It's up to you. Now, if you give me 5 referrals and they sign up, I'll build you another 10,000. Is that okay? Now I got to have you call this phone number. 888-567-8688. I want you to opt out for 5 years. See, you're all on the national mailing list because that's how you get robocalls and more junk mail. You see, if you're a voter, corporation, or a cable bill, you're on the list. Congratulations. You did it to yourself. Bottom line is step number 4, ultimate goal. So I'd like you to plan the problem. I bet you've had a friend and family member rip you off. I bet you spent thousands something trying to get you where you want to go. All right, and you're not there yet. Why not? I brought in my first million at 14.5. What's wrong with you? Are these turned up loud enough today? Write down safety credit now, please. Every card in your personal wallet needs a sticky. Write it down. This is a procedure. It's called the KISS method. Simple. You write down the limit. You maintain 25% always. You never go past 29%. That'll create your line of defense. So you can't screw it up anymore. See, most of the problem with most of you, you live your lifestyle as your income, and you think credit's free money until you jack it up, screw it, and bring the pain home. This isn't free money. Okay? You got to maintain that 29% rule. All dashboards finally caught up. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Ultimate goal. That sticky will help save your life today if you pay attention. So our goal is simple. Balance your debt. When I get you a $10,000 credit card, I expect you to say it's worth $10,000, but Ray, I know it's only good for $2,900. Because if you use it for $2,901, you're on pop. You just screwed up. I just built for you. Got it? You got to understand how to play. There's a science behind all the madness. So today, let's understand. Listen carefully. There's only 2 cards on the planet that do not use the 25-28% rule. All the other ones do. So we got to get you gold and platinums personal so you can help balance your debt and stop screwing it up. So the goal is simple. So let's watch. All right? They don't use the 29% rule. All right? They have 2 limits. Paid over time, write that down, and unlimited to $1 million. Unlimited to $1 million. Isn't that fun? So the bottom line today is I want you to understand, I want to get you gold and platinum cards. All right? Understand that. Now, if you want me to build one up for you as a premium, I got to do more work for you. I charge $999 to get you an unlimited card up to $1 million. But again, all right, would you like a pack of 10? Because it's only good if you did it today. So if I get you 1 gold card, all right, would you like 9 sister cards? That way we can daisy chain credit the 113 ways I created years ago. Wouldn't that be $1 million to $10 million? A pack of 10, but again, you might not be that aggressive. And so what can I say? Some people, they make 100,000, they're happy. I think you should be making $5 million a year, don't you? Well, what can I say? IRS says that's small business. So a pack of 10 today is very simple. I charge $10,000 to build you a pack of 10. Today, during the broadcast only, it's half price, $5,000. 5,000. Simple. But it is a Zelle now. And if you don't worry. Because on Monday, it goes up and away. Because it will be in 2023. Now, the biggest problem we have with people, when they lose their job or have an emergency, they run out of time, they run out of money, and then they go jack up their personal credit. Isn't that stupid? I don't understand. Why would anybody do that? Before you would use the card, wouldn't you ask them to increase it anyway? But you can't write out diddly squat. And you backed yourself in a corner. You only get 1 SSN. I don't get it. Why would you do that again and again? Oh, no one taught you the rules and tools. No one taught them to me. But a lot of them I developed and created anyway. Today, you need $5,000 now. Go ask your friends and your family. In the bank, they'll all say no. Here's a $5,000 card in my hand. If I max it out, the payment's $50 a month. The average person wastes $50 every other day. They also say you waste $140 a week. So let's think about some common sense. If I took $50,000 off of a corporate credit card, the payment is $612.26. So what the average person wastes in a given month, you could have bought 2 pizza restaurants at the drive-thru during a pandemic using some common sense. What a step. Now, reaching the goal, you have to believe in yourself. Me, I believe in God, and I believe in me. I was kicking the door jam at 10. When I started kicking the basketball hoop, they go, what? That's impossible. That's incredible. I was on that 3 times too. You know what? White men do jump. Just stupid people say we don't. See, I've been proving the world wrong since the dad was born. You can play. Remember when Nixon took the gold standard out? You didn't pay attention in any way. Write down Ray's rules today, please. I'd like you to write down 100,000. And don't use more than 29%. That would give you 71,000 of safety credit. Case blanket the fan, lost a job, or pandemic. But here the thing is, you never use personal credit to start a business. That's called stupid. All right? Because if you jack it up, you hurt your family. Your responsibility is not to bring the pain home. But if you turn around today and you use corporate credit cards, you get to write off the interest rate, the credit card, the line of credit, you write it all off. And if you screw it up, you go bankrupt a division and go get another one. That's why you get a second chance. Just don't have the intent to screw it up, please. But again, you got to learn how to play. That's called the rules and tools. Getting your cake and eat it too. Step number 7 today. All right, becoming a certified CFO. And stop bringing the pain home. Simple. Oh my goodness, Google my address at the time. 3202 Portofino Circle, 17 houses. Hell, I own half of them. I'd die in a coma. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm helping people 6 days a week, worth millions and billions. But again, I guess that was what God allowed me to do. Now, I think the devil's trying to hold us all back and knock us down. But God's delays aren't God's denials. We could play. The NACB certified me as the #1 consultant worldwide, signed by the ex-security chief at TRW and Hesperian too. Wow! Now pay attention. Your personal life, I want to teach you how to break even. I want your house payment offset your taxes. Anything above that, I want it in the corporation. I want you to learn to balance your debt. That way you don't bring the pain home ever again. Corporations, a credit life, all right, because it's a legal person. You know there's only 10 great credit cards. Why don't we get 10 per entity? Because you're allowed to. That's over $1 million. So it's not, all right, legal advice or accounting advice. It's just my blueprint teaching you how to play, and let me do the work for you too. Now, starting a business in 2023, that's the $5 million year. Did you understand that? Everywhere you look in all different kinds of cultures and belief, next year is the $5 million year. All right? You don't have to fall off the cliff and see if they're going to catch you or push you down. All you got to do is follow through. I want you to pay attention. 2023, for everyone who does exactly what I tell them to do, you're getting $5 million. Now, I want you to think about checkbook money. It's simple. All the banks say the same thing, up to $150, no tax return. You got to own it now and next year. Well, that's just next week. So what do we get to do? Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, all right, U.S. Bank, Navy Fed, and other banks, it's called checkbook money. Up to $150. So if I get my corporate, my divisions in place correctly, I can get up to $5.4 million of checkbook money. I like checkbook money, wouldn't you? See, that's the goal about corps and divisions, giving you the money they won't give you in the first place. Now, I want you to think about something right now. There will be some of you today that didn't do your corporation and you're out of time. You blow it. Oh, well. Now, I set up 25 extra corporations and 5 profit, nonprofit, and 25 profit. Here's what you need to think about. For the ones who forgot to do things want it now, I'll give you a corporation that's already filed. And then you can qualify it in your state. It's the same fee you would have paid anyway, but now you got 2 years. No excuses. I like no excuses. But that 2-year corporation is $1,999. But I'm going to give you $10,000 of credit with it. Because if you were to pay for $10,000 of credit, I charge you 10% anyway. So now that's something you need to do. There's your Zell. There's only 25. When they go, they're gone. Oh, well. See, this is where you don't blow it today. Doing you and rebuilding you money to build your business. 100,000 to $1 million at least. But again, we're reaching the end of the year. One of the hardest things for me is I work 6 days a week to help people all the time, 44 years. We're $35,264 short, but we have $115,000 owed to us. Why would anybody owe me money? All right, Frank owes me money. I want it now. They better pay today or I'm going to close their case. It's simple. Okay? All right? You don't want to owe the guy that's building your life money. So help me help you today. Buy something new. All right? Now I'll beat up the ones that owe me money. It's going to be up to you. So basically, if you have a balance, call your specialist today before I close your case. All right? Because I only want real people who want to play. Now, here's the goodies. Here's the fallouts today for you. So if you are in the package, you have a package, or you want to get one and add more credit, today I'm giving you $10,000 of credit for $699. All right, literally, I'm giving you $25,000 on your package. You have to have a package already. You just can't do this, okay? Because I got to build it into something. $25,000 for $999. All right, $1799 for $50,000 added to your package today. I got to make up the loss that people have been dragging their feet paying me money. So today you get a discount. That offer is only good during the broadcast. It's not on an email. Nobody else is going to pitch it besides me. But they can write it up if you want to call them right away. $100,000 today of corporate credit. Add to your package. $3,999. There you go. During the broadcast only as you play. Now next year you have 18 expos. Because if I get you $1 million, you're going to have to make sure you make some money to pay some back too, right? You got 4 points of income. Let's think about the franchise. They stayed open during pandemic. All right, how about real estate? How about profit sharing? How about leveraging money? Let's see, I'll teach you how to play. Let me set you up for next year, please. Ultimate goal. Now here's a corporation. Let's read this. Chapter 18, a corporation is a legal person that may sue or be sued. Now I was lucky when I was being used and abused as a kid at 7.5. I heard that at Mrs. Hope's poker game on Wednesday. I wrote it down and went to the library the next day. All right, literally I wanted to know what it meant. I figured if a corporation's a legal person, I could find some kind of blueprint to help me get to pass go and get out of hell. It was an idea at least. So I went to the library next to the Torrance Police Department. Ma'am, what does this mean? I was very polite. She walked away. She was rude. Came back and says, here's a microfiche, here's a book. I wanted to kick her in the shins. She was a biatch. Oh, well. I was nice. I read the book. Then I go, there's no damn blueprint. What's wrong with these people? So you know what I did? I went back to the library for 2 years. I read every book and created my own blueprint. Then I started Helping Hand Industries. I was 9.5. I found out at 9.5 years old, corporations are free. You pay a little filing fee. Why would anybody pay an attorney, CPA, and incorporating service and don't learn diddly squat and pay them thousands of dollars? Isn't that stupid? I got named in the movie Dave, got $100,000 of credit in the mail. Simple. Now here's what happens. I'm an affiliate, 119 creditors. As you notice, it says SSN or SS4. So I can build credit reports right away, which you try to do. It took you 3 years to try to figure it out, and you're learning things more today you should have known all along. So let's take a tax ID. Let's start a credit file. Now, corporation, all right, and when I started the printing companies, the donut stains, and the satellite, and all the other pieces that I did, it's simple. Every entity, listen carefully, is allowed and entitled to cash credit. If you have an affiliate like me set it up for you. Is that okay? I get you credit to the corp and the divisions? That way I can get you up to the $1 million. So again, now I had to prove my point. All right, Harold almost turned green when I did this years ago. I got Sam Reynolds, the cat with credit, $1 million. I used to have this big poster of Sam at the Bonaventure. You'd be walking, cat with credit? Meow. It's simple. Simple, I love it. I had to prove my point. Inc. magazine interviews me and says, what about this about credit? I said, use plastic to finance your business. Read the articles, they're all about me. Isn't that fun? Cats have 9 lives. So today, I'm going to take out my magic wand, and you're going to have 9 lives too. Is that okay? I want you to have your line of defense. I like to do a division of you too, but that's up to you. How to receive money. All right, and I had 3 of it. To answer your question, he has a tax problem, and every time he goes puts money in the bank, they keep hitting his account every 21 days. Well, that's 21 days when they're allowed to. Okay. So, all right, how would you block it? Well, A, I'd do an offer compromise, but I'd open the bank account of the tax ID because it blocks it. Tax ID blocks it. Ah! Let's block it. Let's find a way to fight through the pain and find a solution. That's what I would do. Now, here's what happens. If you allow me to get you the tax ID, I set up the cash credit reports, and that's what I'm going to do. And then I get a bunch of cash credit. Isn't that fun? Then it lines you up for checkbook money. I like checkbook money, don't you? So here's the reason you want me to do it for you for the divisions. Not only because I wrote the rules and tools and created it in 85 and 86, but it's the line of defense. They're cheap. Multiple functions. Buy at wholesale price. Oh, credit reports. Real estate. The millions and billions of real estate divisions, subsidiaries, kind of fun, and separate liability. So if I have the tax ID, I'm going to establish, listen carefully, I'm going to establish the Equifax, the Experian, and the TransUnion cash reports under the tax ID because I'm allowed to. Is that okay with you? So now if you want to say a chart, how you can get so much money, let's say everyone says, I want $1 million. If I hand you $1 million today, you'd screw it up. Come on, half of you've had some money and you pissed it away and then you're broke today. It's ridiculous. You should have learned how to leverage money a long time ago. It takes 9 divisions to get $1 million of credit. Every division should represent up to $100,000 apiece. It takes 44 for $5 million. So again, if you allow me to get you a gold card, Okay? My next question to you would be very simple. Would you like 9 sisters? Every division gets one too. Isn't that $1 million? Isn't that $1 million? That could push them up to $1 million each. They're paid over time, and that's $10 million. And you can put a piece of property or a franchise in every one of them. But you drive through a McDonald's, it says operated and owned by, right? See, you got to realize your fast food restaurants, franchises, banks, grocery stores, and cities, they know how to play. Your problem is you didn't learn to play. That's what I'm going to do for today. I'm going to teach you to play. Is that okay? How about a franchise too? Now, let's understand. All right, say you have to get some money, all right, because money gets you honey. The reality is very simple. If we take money off of a card and we loan it out under C191D, bring it back, that's usually $5,000 to $10,000 a month. That could create a income, replace, or enhance. And then you can decide if you want to be an S corporation too. So understand something today, please. When I built my first matrix, you'll find this in my book called Buckets of Money. 121 divisions, but I was bringing in over 190,000 plus a month. Would you like to learn how to play yet? But again, it's up to you. Getting past go, I like goodies. Wouldn't you like your own goodies too? I like goodies too. So just a couple things that I put into divisions. All right, if I had to show you everything, it'd take me a week and a half. I like goodies. Lamborghini, you like this one, you like this one. Which one do you like better? Aren't they nice? And it's registered to a division of a corporation? So if there's a bumpity bump, they can't sue me. They get diddly squat. Hell, why not? I like fun. Even the Harleys that I ride with Neil Diamond on the Love Ride, isn't this fun? Cadillacs too. All right, we get basically Jaguars, helicopters, Lamborghinis, and buildings. You see, the goal is very simple. All right, I don't use clip art. So what happens, you have to plan the problem. If you have a corporation managing divisions, entities, if something goes wrong with a piece, that's a division or subsidiary. You're going to have to do the 3-step that I created for you. Can you write it down? We got a problem with the division. We're going to have a meeting. We're going to vote and elect to disconnect, isolate, incorporate. If I can't save it, I'm allowed to bankrupt the damn thing and save the other pieces. Bank of America did, Chase, Wells Fargo, cities, grocery stores, on and on and on. Your previous problems, you don't know how to play. But let's see, I can teach you how to don't bring the pain home today. We could have fun. Tax ID divisions. What a concept. You see, when I wanted a Rolex, all right, I didn't want to get one like David had. David Kenner, one of my people that I know. He's got a collection of these suckers worth $500,000 to $1 million. I said, David, I don't kill money like that. So I didn't want to get one. I don't wear a watch. But again, people at the hotels, why didn't you have a Rolex too, Ray? I saw your Lamborghini. I set up a division for jewelry. See, every division gives you the entitlement to get it up to 70% discount. I got it wholesale price. All right, it was $90,000, got it for $39,000. From there, I have to pay the invoice in 30 days. I put a loan on a watch I did not own. I paid for the watch when the invoice came in. The leftover I put in the bank to maintain the payment on the watch I did not own. By the end of the day, it was free. Shouldn't you learn to play? You see, a division for carpet, appliances, fixtures, and wood. You got to learn how to play. That's why I created the real estate system for you too. Oh, you want to get the books? It's free, all 18 books and CDs today. If you spend $1,000, so if you just want the books by themselves, I'll tell you what, $199 today during the broadcast. If I'm done talking, forget it. Then you'll start walking. So here's the divisions. I have to give you a piece of paper. You're going to give me the names. I'm going to teach you how to name them anyway. You're going to give it to us. We're going to prepare the paperwork, send it to you. You're going to sign it. You're going to mail it away. Once it's filed, you're going to give me a copy. Then I'm going to add the tax ID, $2,000 of history, and the credit reports. So that way it doesn't take 3 years like you did for yours. It's usually done in about 3 days. Isn't that fun? I charge $500 per division, $1,500 for 3. All right, it's very simple today. Anybody who does 3 divisions, $1,500, you're getting $20,000 of bonus cash credit. Up, and away, but that's up to you today. Has to be a Zelle, and you can put in the message what you Zelle for. All right, you can call a specialist too, 800-510-3338. Ultimate goal, you get to play. Well, we only have today until tomorrow, then we're out of time. You see, your goal should be $1 million of credit cards and $5 million of checkbook money. That's what I believe your goal should be. Now, here's the schedule. I want you to pay attention. All right, we're doing basically today and tomorrow, no Saturday. From here, remember, this week, today and tomorrow, your classes are probably all over. Come Monday, you got no more class. You might want to call your specialist today. You might want to get signed up, get some discounts, because Monday, all prices go up, up and away. I've been giving away enough things for free anyway. So we're reaching the end of our year. 2 days left. I cannot believe we're $35,264 short when $115,000 is owed to us and me. All right, I don't believe that. I got to close some cases today. We're auditing everything today. It's simple. Help me, help you. Buy something new or pay your balance. All right, call your specialist and tell them, hey, here's my payment. Why don't you make an effort? You're not closed. If you don't make an effort, bye-bye. This is a real business. Now, I got setting the tone. It was supposed to be December 9th, 10th, and 11th, but I had groups of people wanting to merge it into one. Then all these people thought they could delay their payment. Their payments were due December 8th. They're past due. That really kind of pisses me off. So setting the tone is now January 27th, 29th. But your balance better be paid now. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3 specialty classes, $50,000 of credit as a bonus, $14,000. We're going to go through the 18 books and CDs for those 3 days online. From there, it's $10,000. But during the broadcast, I give you a discount, $4,999. All right, very simple, and cutoff has been passed now. So today, if you want just the 3 days online with me with no goodies, all right, because people got their past due, I have to even give it away more. Today, listen to my words, today, only today, now, you can get the 3 days for $999 if it is Zelle before I'm done with this presentation, period. It should be $1,000 a day. But again, because people have past dues and they owe money, I want to make sure at least we bring them to break even this year. So again, $999. If it is Zelle during this broadcast, you're getting all 3 days with me online. Simple. Now, I got this weird one called Ray Reynolds Millionaire Member. This is a 6-month boot camp. It's not for everybody. This is where I'm very pushy and I'm hands-on. And if you don't do what I ask you to do, I'm going to do it and say you got to do this and step up. Okay, it's very simple. I have to interview you. I've already started the interview process with other people as well. After I interview, I'm going to inventory you. I want to make sure I know about your house, your car, your personal business, bank accounts, credit cards, your goal list, and your steps. I want to blueprint you for $5 million next year. That's the goal. We're going to literally only allow 25 people. We have a little handful left. So you might want to be the last couple people that can get into this. Again, cutoff is past due. We're doing a Zoom meeting every 2 weeks, online with the whole group. Goal should be 5 million for next year. All right, first Zoom is January 9th. That's why the balances have to be paid today, now, or at least a payment towards your balance, or we have to bid you out of the program, period, because that means you're not really serious. I'm calling people on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. So again, these here you get level 1, 2, 3 in specialty classes. First class is Monday. So that's why we need a payment of the balance paid now. I'm going to build you $100,000. But then I'm going to show you how to daisy chain for every division you have set up to 5 million. Simple. It is a $10,000 package. It is $5,000 down. It is $1,000 for 5 months. You pay in full, you save a 10% discount. Okay, it's a 6-month boot camp. You're stuck with me on a weekly base. Okay, all right, just like Melvin this morning, I was emailing him at 4 o'clock in the morning as I'm popping him a platinum card. I already got him double golds. So here you're going to get setting the tone for free. Okay, very simple. 3-day online event. From here, listen carefully, because somebody here is going to say, I don't need the bonuses. I have classes. I already have the credit, Ray. I just want to go for the 6 months. I changed this today. This is only good now if it's done now. Do we understand? So, if you just want the 6 months, and you don't need credit or any bonuses or in classes because you already have that, it's $999 down. $999 down, and you have a payment one per month for 4 months. So it's a $4,999 package. I'm offering it today only. Again, that is during the broadcast discount. Again, it's a Zelle, and the message you put what you Zelle for. See, I have even specialty classes that I do. 8 of them in rotation. Tomorrow's class is called Daisy Chaining. How we take one card into more. I created 113 ways to daisy chain credit years ago. So it is at 3 o'clock tomorrow. I charge $999, all right, for all classes in rotation, the specialties, all right, and you get them for 90 days. If all you want is the daisy chain class tomorrow, you want that one class, you need to Zelle $299 today because I have to add you to it today, not tomorrow. So it's like now, Zelle $299. It is a Zelle, you put what you Zelle for, simple. As we do this, you can always call your specialist if you have one, or we'll assign you one. 800-510-3338. Ultimate goal. I want to think about that checkbook money. I like the banks having checkbook money. All right, up to $5.4 million. So if we want to multiply credit per entity and division, that's how we're going to do it. See, you have to be a certified CFO for cash credit. There's no way around it, period. So if we do this correctly, every entity should have 100,000 of cash credit cards, 100,000. Then up to 150 checkbook money. All of that credit is a write-off, interest rate in the credit card, financing the American dream. See, when you use your personal credit to start a business, that's just stupid. You jack it up, you get stuck, you can't get any more. Why would you do that when you never had to? When you have division credit, corporation credit, borrow money is not taxable. So we can use that to finance the business. And if we have a problem with the division, we could bankrupt the piece, keep the other pieces, and not bring the pain to the corporate to me. Isn't that the way to play? Isn't that what rich and famous people do? When you retire, your bills don't go away. So you got choices to learn to get your cake and eat it too. Ultimate goal. So as we do this today, let's remember. When I have all the events before I put out and say stand up, they put one hand out and I go SSN, we're sheep and a bunch of ducks. Now put the other hand out. We're going to do the Macarena, all right, or the Hokey Pokey. See, the SS4, you don't pay any tax till after you pay your bills, if there's any leftover. IRS is public record, and we can do what? You can go to irs.gov and download it 1244, and we can file a tax return for SSN and SS4 in one and pay almost no tax at all? Why not? See, your problem is your lack of knowledge how to play. I write you a check hypothetically today for $1 million. You'll put it in your personal account, and I'm going to think that's stupid. You only get to keep $375. The ultimate goal is very simple today. I would have told you put it in a corporation or division. All right, understand. You get to keep all the money, pay all the bills first, then pay tax on the leftover. Isn't that how rich and famous people win the battle too? Up to you. Richard didn't listen to me. He won $1 million running around naked on Survivor. Almost died twice on the show. He got $1 million, and I told him to leverage it into $20 million. What did he do? He pissed it away. Went to prison for 3.5 years, 10 years probation. All right, then violated that too. Now, do you know the United States of America Incorporated? They set up 50 corporations. They call them states. States set up corporations called cities. They created Chapter 9 bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. All right, it allows them to bankrupt a debt and stay in business and write it all off. How come you didn't learn to play? Are these turned up today? You got choices today. I want you to Google bankruptcy. Google it. Bankruptcy, because here's you got a man up, woman up here. Next time blank hits the fan, because it's going to happen again. Life is a roller coaster of faith and persistence. Is it going to be your SSN and you and your family going to be the ducks again, or is it going to be the tax ID corp division subsidiary? Who's going to be the duck the next time? It's going to be up to you. You got to learn how to package yourself. Now, my dashboard say yes or no. If I add you to my dashboard, add history, pop your credit, rebuild you, and teach you how to play. I got to do a rapid refresh to block anything you got bad. $4.99 today? A $500 card back to you? Isn't that ridiculous? But today, if you did the $4.99 while I'm talking, you're getting $5,000. Okay? That's a lot more than just your money back. If you have a corporation today and you want me to build it, I will. I'm still going to tell you have to go to class. You have to learn to become a certified CFO. You see, when you paid for a corporation, if you have one today, attorney, CPA, and incorporating service, I'm sorry, you didn't learn diddly squat. You learned diddly squat. I don't get it. California, they even waiving the fee for you. They're free. They've been free since I knew it at 9.5 years old. California will give you a corp for free. Free till June of next year. You don't have to be a sheep. You can learn to play. Starter package. Let's give a starter package. Rebuild the credit, rapid score, articles, offices, tax ID, set up in level 1. Okay? Twice a week. And give them $5,000 of credit back. Let's charge them $2,000. Well, national average for a corp today is $2,900. But again, they're free. During the classes, you learn to be the certified CFO. Let's discount this literally to $999, what the average person wastes in a given month. Let's give them $5,000 of credit back. All right, that's 5 times their money back. By the way, all right, during this broadcast only today, I'm going to increase that to $25,000 for anybody who Zells now. Only during the broadcast. You need to call your specialist, you call your specialist. After I'm done talking, no. Okay, $25,000. Okay, the million in the making. All the same goodies, $4,999, $25,000 of credit. And then if I discount it to $24.99, that's 10 times your money back. But anybody who does the $24.99, you're getting $50,000. Yes, you can upgrade your package. If you upgrade your package today while I'm online, okay, it's very simple. All right, as you do this, is very simple from there. All you got to do basically is talk to your specialist and tell the difference while you're online with me. Okay, as you do this as well. So the bottom line is very simple to do. Okay, all right, so let's take a picture of this. Mr. Webb, call Santos. He's the one who processes divisions. Okay, that's all you got to do. All right, call now. So the ultimate goal is simple today. I've increased this to encourage you to do it now because I have a balance that I need to break even, or the people who didn't pay, I got an outstanding balance. They owe me $115,000 today. There's your Zell. In the message, put what you Zell for. It's simple. And if you update, you should do it now, today. And if you update, you're not paying payments. All right? I would fire somebody to take payments on your upgrade. Not at all. So you got to do one thing today. You got to beat your doubt, run your race, and get out of my way. I want to rebuild every one of you. Getting past go, I like goodies. God's gift, the mansions in the harbor, the race boats and the yachts, helicopters and Lamborghinis too. Now, I want you to change your driver's license. I'd like you to write down DNV, whatever state initials to the state, .gov. I'd like your driver's license to be P.O. Box or mail-in address, please. I want you to start protecting your privacy more. Next, I want you to think about how you buy cars. I think the way you did it is kind of silly. You go to the dealership, you get sweated for 5 hours. You lose $5,000, get 9 inquiries. Why would you do that? The other day, all right, Bill here got 28 inquiries. How stupid was Bill? All right, says, Ray, I can't believe I didn't do what you told me to do. Oh, well, you see, you could have wrote down on that piece of paper you took and gave to them. It allows 1 inquiry. You could have taken a picture because you could set the tone. Up to you. So understand something today. Please start buying cars my way. It's simple. There's rules. Fleet price, tax ID division. It doesn't show up on personal reports. It's a corporate car. You become a certified CFO. And if they get in a bumpity bump, they can't sue you and take everything you got. Because the division will be the registered owner, not you. But again, that's up to you too. Planning the problem. Stop bringing the pain home. Why would anybody bring the pain home? Wouldn't it be stupid? I don't get it. Now understand, every property you ever get, you want to lease it out, put it in a division. You know what you promised the bank, but what about the tenant? What if they slip, fall, and sue you? What do you get to do? All right, you get to put them in a division and disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and save the other pieces. Your paycheck should be offset by your house payment. But again, Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion to trillion. Why would they pay tax? It's very simple. Become a certified CFO. They're doing what they're allowed to do. There's no loophole. He bought Twitter on a line of credit in 24 hours. He's got a spaceship. So does the other guy. So does the other guy. You could join the club and start winning the battle if you want to, but that's kind of up to you. Ultimate goal, leveraging money. Please write down reference of 3 times 5. Reference of 3 times 5. Ultimate goal. So let's understand. Okay? Here is no state and federal tax because he knew how to leverage money. What do you think I taught him how to do? But again, that's what rich and famous people do every day. It's up to you. How about Walt Disney? You heard of Mickey, right? What did they do? They got $1 billion in cash. They got to pay tax. No, they put an IOU because in the borrow money is more than they have, so they pay no tax at all. Peekaboo! It's a Newsweek. Check it out. Borrow money is not taxable. Leveraging money into more money. Someday you're going to pay attention. Now, you get a specialist assigned to you. If you have one already, it's 800-510-3338. Ultimate goal. Run your life through a corporate in conjunction. The ultimate goal is up to you. From there, become a certified CFO as you play the game. Now, pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. You get your paycheck. Don't they call it taxable income? And what happens next? They take their cut. That's the IRS. And you get the leftover. You pay the car payment, the gas, registration, insurance. But then why aren't you yelling no right now and driving a company car like I do? Why would you ever drive a car registered to you as a duck? You got 49 bloodsucker attorneys on TV and billboards everywhere you go. You can't even watch social media. Were you in an accident? Were you the passenger? Were you in the back seat? Would you like your $1 million check too? I mean, come on. The world's so happy. You better protect your ass. And quit bringing the pain home. But that's up to you too. Get an SS4 today, please. Line 10 right in front of you says banking and credit purposes. It's public record. IRS public record. Simple. Find out that I'm telling you the truth, and you don't have to be a duck anymore. IRS.gov, download an SS4 form. Simple to do. I like that. But again, ever since Nixon took the gold standard out, Mama's handed an SSN form at the hospital. Baby goes in the stroller, car seat, and goes home. Wow. See, there's rules and tools for everything I do. If you buy a house, it's escrow, closed, homestead, trust. You have a house today, it's not in a trust, that's called stupid. You can download the form for free and spend about $12. But the reality is simple. All right? If you don't have your house in a trust, when they sue you, they take it away. When you die, get stuck into probate. And then your family got diddly squat. When you fix up a property today, you hire the contractor, right? They hire the subcontractor. Then they hire the ones outside Home Depot. And if they slip, fall, and cut corners, what happens next? They sue you and get everything you got. My way, they get diddly squat. Ultimate goal. So I'd like you to look at the irrevocable trust today, please. Okay? Learning how to play. But it's up to you still. From here, I get people almost every day, Ray, I don't want to pay tax. You know what I tell them flat out? Knock off the crap. You cannot play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. If you tried that, go to irs.gov, download a form file 656 433 A and B. Get yourself back in the system, and that's step number 20, ultimate goal. Now, if you want to be an OPM, other people's money, like me, because I'm the original one, guess what happens? Divisions, you get to save up to 70%. If you did it for real estate or so, you don't pay a bill for 30, 60 to 90 days. And what happens when you close escrow, you get up to $200,000 left over. What do I want you to do? What most people do is they piss it away and they're broke the next day. I'd like you to learn Ray's rules. Leverage money, borrow money is not taxable, and the line of defense. Oh, that's called step 20, called blackjack. Blackjack, you win. I like to win, don't you? You see, you got choices today. This address was 1 Technology Drive, Irvine Spectrum. My location. And in 2008, I'm doing $1 million a day, having fun, helping people. I kept hearing about these people in countrywide and the stated income crap. They kind of did it to themselves. 2009, having fun too, helping people 6 days a week. But I found myself in a coma. Came out homeless again. He stole my life. What do I get to do? Go boo-hoo-hoo? It took me 6 weeks to bring in $1 million of credit. I don't stay down, and from now on, neither do you. Because I got your back. If you do exactly what I tell you to do, let me tell you. Nobody will tear you down again. But it's up to you to learn how to play. My blueprint is see it, believe it, go get it. Let's play. Yes, I'm going to tell you what to do every step of the way. I don't want you to screw it up, okay? 1,000 steps to millionaire to be the CFO, certified CFO too. What do we get to do? Starting what? 2023? 2023 should be a $5 million year for every one of you. Because if you start in the beginning all through the year, if you're not at $5 million at the end of the year, hell, I'll give you $1 million freaking dollars as long as you do what I tell you to do. Because then I want you to give me another $1 million. See, that's how it plays. But again, $5 million next year. You should start running come Monday. I like checkbook money. We get to play. So understand something today. We're reaching the end of the year. We're 2 days away. I have $115,000 owed to the company. We're in a negative $35,264, and all people have to do is pay their damn bill. But again, if they don't, I'm going to close their case. Simple. You might want to call your specialist now, and make a payment today before I close your case anyway. Simple. So let's understand we get to play. Now, for those who didn't do it, and you did it at the last minute, what some people do, I've got 25 profit corporations and 5 nonprofit. Already filed, ready to go. You can take it and you can put it in any state you want and qualify. It'd be the same fee you would have paid anyway. So with these today, it's very simple, $1,999. And you're going to get $10,000 of cash credit. It's a giveaway. Very simple. From there, it's a Zelle, and you put what you Zelle for in the message. I like Zelle. Corporations illegal what? Person may sue or be sued? We get to play and we get cash credit to the corporations and the divisions? Let's play. Line of defense. I still like to do a division of you, please. At the same time, you see, here's my problem. You're going to get a corp. You're going to sign a lease. You didn't make the lease good. Something went wrong. They sue the corp. They sue you. That's called stupidity. If it's a management company and there's a division of you, you get to guarantee the lease of the other division that leased the building too. So if it screws up, you don't hurt the corp or your family, and you don't bring the damn pain home. Maybe you never had to fight for your life like I've done since I was born. You see, all right, there's no more boo-hoo. You get 3 seconds to feel sorry for yourself, and let's go get it. Tax ID is simple. I get to build credit reports. And what do I get to do? Get cash credit. And then you get lined up for checkbook money. 7 reasons why you want me to do divisions. Aspiring, Tranju, and Equifax. I like that. 9 divisions get you $1 million of credit. That's how you have to lay it out. That's called the KISS method, the line of defense. So as we play today, all right, a division, I do the paperwork, I add 2,000 of history, tax ID, and the credit reports for you. They're $500 a piece, $1,500 for 3. If you did it today, and I mean now, and you want 3 divisions, I'm adding $20,000 of cash credit, all right, to the divisions. It's very simple. All right, we get to play some more. But again, that's up to you. It is a Zelle in the message. It's Zelle now. We got 2 days left. That's it. We're over. I don't control time. Neither do you. So basically my schedule. I'm always on to be online for 6 days a week. Plus next year too. Ultimate goal. So today and tomorrow might be your last day of your classes. You might want to get a discount today before coming Monday because all the prices are going up and away. Simple. So again, all right, unfortunately, we have clients who haven't paid their balance of $115,000. They keep promising, but a promise doesn't put food on the table. $35,264 short. So the day is very simple. That's why I'm giving a lot of goodies away today. So buy something today. Anything for $1,000, you get the books and CDs for free. Or you can buy the books and CDs for $199 by themselves. It's very simple, and it's up to you. Help me help you. What a concept. As we do this. So if you have a balance due, call your specialist today, make a payment, make a commitment, or basically your case might just be closed. Ultimate goal. So setting the tone, this is supposed to have been paid for December 8th. So 3 days online with me. All right, we're going through and going to put you in level 1, 2, 3 specialty classes, $50,000 of credit, $14,000 of bonuses. And we're going to go through the 18 books and CDs online for 3 days. It is a $10,000 package. Today it is discounted to $4,999 now. Yes, you could actually put a deposit on that, and you can make your payments as long as you keep the payments. All right, that way you don't jeopardize your class. Is that okay with you? So as you do this, so understand, So usually I'd say $1,000 a day for 3 days. But I got to make up the difference. People have been late on their payments. So you get the 3 days now during the broadcast only if you Zelle $999 now. If it's not done before I'm done talking, the offer's off the table. Okay, it just ended. So if you have to call your specialist, call them now too. Ray Reynolds, millionaire member. This is a 6-month program. This is where you really have to understand. I'm going to be very hands-on and very pushy. Okay, I've been given a TV and radio show coming up, and I want these 25 people to be the ones that are on the show. Okay, showing exactly what I did. So I want to change the world at the same time. I've got to interview you. At the same time, I'm going to inventory you. We're going to talk about your personal assets, cars, bank accounts, credit cards, corporation, goals, and steps. The goal is it's 6 months. Boot camp starts this week. Very simple. Monday are the calls. We're going to do a Zoom every 2 weeks. Your goal should be 5 million. I hope you set up enough divisions to do that too. All right, January 9th is the first Zoom call. Okay, I'm calling people Monday, the 2nd. Your class starts the 2nd. Okay, you get a level 1, 2, and 3 in specialty classes. That's why cutoff is now. If you have a balance, get it paid right away. $100,000 of credit. I want to teach you the days you change it to 5 million. Again, it's a $10,000 package. It's $5,000 down, $1,000 a month. Pay in full, you save 10%. Ultimate goes for 6 months. When you do this one, it's very simple. You get the setting the tone 3 days for free. Okay, going through the 18 books and CDs. From here today. First time I've offered this, only time. So if you don't need the credit, you got the classes and credit already coming to you. All right, you can get this 6 months for $4,999. You can put $999 down and $1,000 a month. Yes, if you paid the $5,000 in full, you'd save a 10% discount to answer your question. All right, it's a broadcast discount only. It is a Zelle. Ultimate goal, what are you willing to lose? Family, I never had one until I got a wife and kids. Reality from there, I didn't get a mommy and a daddy and all that goodies. I just had to basically count on me. God, me. Corporation? Well, the bottom line is they sue it, they sue you. Wouldn't that hurt you, the corporation, and your family too? If you get divisions, that's your line of defense. So if we play chess today, we're both losing pieces of both sides, but we both get checkmate. Step 23. Wouldn't you like checkmate today? 5 referrals today get you $10,000 credit built for you. Now I want you to reach the goal. I want you to reach your dream. I want you to think to be the impossible. I've done it all my life. All right, proving dummies wrong. I make millionaires of corporations and divisions, and I train people to be a qualified CFO. Ultimate goal. So fallout today. A $10,000 package of credit. You have to be a client to add this to your package or get a package and add this to it. Is $699. Never been offered before. $25,000 is $999. Okay, $50,000 is $1,799. But that's only good during the broadcast. It's not going to be in an email. It's only during the broadcast with you. $100,000 of credit add to your package. It is $3,999. Ultimate goal. As long as you make a commitment, you're in and you get to win. Let me add you to my credit system. I'm going to make sure you understand. I'm going to analyze you. I'm going to show you firsthand how to get the American dream. And that's very simple. We're going to play, and today never have joint credit. It makes no sense. All right? You buy a house, it's escrow, closed, homestead, trust. A corporation is free. I knew that at 9.5 years old. Why would somebody spend thousands for a piece of paper that's free and not learn diddly squat? Divisions give it life, real estate, franchise, all right, current business, line of defense. Raise rules. I always try to give bonus cash credit so you can write it off the interest rate and the credit card and build your business. And by the way, is take away your excuses, because nobody gives you back money through credit, period, on this planet besides me. You can learn to play today. That's step 24. So the ultimate goal is a $750. That's the goal, to get all the goodies too. From there, we got to rebuild your credit. You got to be part of the program. Got to do a wrapper rescore. I pay for the first one for you. From there, it's $499. All right, you get a credit card for $500. Today, I increased that to $5,000. Forever Zell's $4.99 before I'm done talking. And don't you call the rep and say, can you do it afterwards? No. I like the word no. Which part? The N or the O? Corporation. Okay? I'm sorry you paid thousands of dollars and learn diddly squat. They're free. All states. Free. You pay a little filing fee. California, they even pay the filing fee till June of next year for you. You don't have to be a duck. You can learn for yourself too. Starter package for millionaire. Rebuild the credit, rapid score, articles, also tax ID, setup level 1, class twice a week at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, $9.99, and you get $5,000 back, 5 times your money back. If it was done today during the broadcast only, I increased that to $25,000. One time only, $24.99, $25,000 of credit. Ultimate goal, you get $50,000. And yes, you can basically upgrade your package where you're at today. Pay the difference in Zell before I'm done talking. If you don't, oh well, lose an opportunity. You ever hear that word opportunity just passed you by? Put in the Zell what you Zell for today. Again, call your specialist 800-510-3338. The ultimate goal. Everyone should be a corporate millionaire. I want the world to all be 1%ers. Okay? Because you have to understand the banks and grocery stores do this in your face. They know how to play. Your goal is to stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO and reprogram your brain into millionaire status. You got to start looking behind the curtain. Ultimate goal, stay safe, stay strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So the ultimate goal today to be Zell, now. From there, step 25. If you need to, call the specialist right away, 800-510-3338. That way you can accomplish your goal as well. Ultimate goal is going to be up to you. Very simple. So from here, ladies and gentlemen, all right, I hope you basically get in the programs because 2023 is going to be the best year, $5 million year for every one of you. But Monday, prices change. Ultimate goal. So we got the ability to stop and basically listen and think. So let's do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget at the end of the day, it's simple. God loves us all. Now, does he know his voice carries? I'm going to give him a muzzle. We're going to put him in the corner, give him a timeout.